Good day. Today our topic is how to write an research article. Myself, Dr. B. Suresh Kumar, Department of Mechanical Engineering. Every researchers are having the doubt about how can we convert my work it into a research article, which is the most predominant question that is available with the research workers. So this work deals about how do we prepare the paper before starting to write the paper. What are all the important factors to be considered? Let's see. Here the first question: how to write and publish research papers. In that, before you begin to write the paper, you should aware about your audience. You may be a manufacturing person, you may be a computer science person, or you may be an electrical person, but you should aware about your audience, which means you should aware about what are their requirements with your paper. Likewise, first you aware about your audience and select your audience with respect to your identified problem. After selection of audience, we move to go through the article structure. Generally, the article structure follows introduction, literature review, methodology, preliminary data, statement of limitations, and then conclusions, which is the preliminary requirement of write the research article. So that you should aware about what are all the structure available with the research paper writing with respect to your journal selection and audience selection. After identification of article structure, we can move to the review and the editorial process. In some papers has the time period of like 2 to 3 months of review. Some paper has around 1 month of review time. With respect to your selection of journal paper, you may aware about the review process time and the editorial processes that are available with that journal. These are all the things you should aware about before going to write and publish a research papers. After that, then why we publish a research paper? After identification of this why question only, we may write the paper well. Okay, so that your published papers is the permanent record of your research. So which is the passport to your community to transfer your ideas to your research community connections. After that, the editor or reviewer not considering about your PhD degree or your promotions or your funding capability, likewise they won't consider. So during the time of evaluating your research paper, but they are considering about your quality of paper. So you should aware about why I publish paper. Based on your published paper only, you have a passport to your community. After that, what to publish? I have completed with the why question. After why question, we can move to what to publish. In paper, we have to have present new and original results or methods that advance the knowledge. So from your paper, your audience may have or may collect some advancement of knowledge with respect to your problem. After that, the understanding in a certain scientific field. So you can transfer your understanding to your community. So do not in publication. Already you are aware about why I publish, what to publish, what are all the things I won't consider for publish, what are the things I do not consider for publication. Yes, in your paper, all the things are correlated with the scientific matters, so that absence of scientific attractions are not needed for your publication. You don't consider the absence of scientific attractions with your paper. After that, you won't consider outdated work, which means invalid work. So outdated work means in 10 years back the work may has attractions, but now it may old version one, so that you won't consider outdated work for your publications. And then repetition of work previously published. Last year some work has attractions in publications, so that you won't consider this kind of repetition work with your publication, which is also generate some bad impressions with your paper. After that, improper data or conclusions not secured by data. So bad, you won't allow any bad data with your publications. So improper data or conclusion also not available with your publication. You taking in care of this also. After that, how my paper should be, next question your in your mind is how my paper it should be. Yes, your paper should be in novel. After that, useful for your research community connections, and which proposes some exciting topics. What are novelty means, any new things you incorporated your work means, you may highlight that novelty with your work. After that, which is useful for your junior scientist also. And how can I make the exciting with my research work? Yes, you may go through journal website. In that most downloaded paper, you follow that most downloaded paper and most cited paper and most shared paper. Based on that, you may write your paper means, which gives the excitement with your audience and with the editors and the reviewers. So these are all the novel, useful and exciting matter you should consider before writing your paper. After that, your paper should be in the form of comprehensive. It won't be a elaborative manner, but it should be a comprehension of your problems or your identifications, and which is helpful for your junior scientist, and also which is helpful for your further research area or subject area, and which produces accurate result for your field or subject area. So you may propose the best answer to your community. So only reviewers and editors are able to grasp the scientific significance easily from your work, which is the important task that is available with your paper writing. After that, the next question, how can we identify trends in our subject area? We may be in manufacturing, we may be in thermal, we may be in electrical, we may be in computer science. From these program, how can we identify trends? Yes, every year you can see with the website, journals website, number of papers per keyword per year of publications, so that you should aware about the keywords that are available with every research paper. What are the keywords the researchers are utilized to write the journal structure with the keywords? You follow the keywords. Based on that keyword, you may identify the trends or publicity or advertisement that are available for your work. Based on that keyword, you may select your area. Based on the trends available with your area, you may select your topic. After that, next, I know what to publish, why to publish, and how can I select the information, how can I identify the problem with respect to keywords of previously published paper. These are all the things I aware. After that, how can I evaluate which journal is right for our manuscript or my manuscript? Yes, the four things are important. In that, first you considered about what is the impact factor of that respective journal. After that, what is the SNP factor? SNP means source normalized impact per paper, essay paper or not. After that, you should aware about what is the H index of that paper, and then compare journals with each other with the SCI paper or SCI paper or Scopus paper or SCI PAGU journals. Likewise, you should aware about the journals category. Based on that only you can evaluate which journal is suitable for your manuscript. After that, you should find out more about the journals. How can I identify more about the journals? From the editor information. Who are the editors that are available with your journal? Based on the editor's information, you may select your journal. because your editor has very much of proficiency with your problem with your title means you may aware about who are the editors of your considered journal. After that, you should read guide for authors with respect to the selected research or journals paper. After that, how to choose the right journal for your manuscript. Next question came. Okay, how do I select the suitable journal for my manuscript? Yes, based on your write up, based on your written journal, you may look at your reference. In this, we may provide a lot of journals with your reference area. Based on that reference area, you may pick the journals from some particular journals. Here you see the Secret Gardens of Paris Journal of Architecture. Likewise, some examples are available. If you are having very much or lot number of references selected from Journal of Architecture means you go through the Journal of Architecture publication details. Based on that their informations you may write your paper, so that selection of paper also plays with your reference area. Now, how do we write scientifically? Now I aware about what are all the journals, how do I publish, or how do I write. Likewise, I may have little bit idea. After that, the paper, how it should be a scientific paper. Yes, the four important things you should follow, which are clarity of your paper, what is objectivity involved with your paper. After that, what is the accuracy you are having, accuracy of data you are having with your paper. After that, brevity. So these four things are important. Here I have some question. What is clarity? Yes, clarity means you communicate the reviewer and other authors which easy manner, which is clarity, so that you propose the problem and your solution methodology as much as in understandability level you may present with your paper. After that, objectivity. Objectivity means researcher can observe or uncover phenomena without affecting them. So your paper in every line should not affect your considered problem. Okay, so that you should follow the phenomena that without affecting your consideration. After that, accuracy. What is the accuracy in my paper writing? Yes, how precisely the measured value or findings reflect the real or the original values. Brevity. What is brevity? Brevity by eliminating unnecessary abstractions, difficult sentence constructions, weak verbs, so that you won't utilize any difficulties with your language that followed for writing the paper. And you should avoid twisted sentence patterns and unnecessary nouns and overuse of propositional phrases with your paper. So you should taking care of this language information also. Next, we can see about what are all the things we won't follow. Yes, how do we write scientifically? Be alert from some common errors. What are all the errors that are available? Sentence construction. We always follows the sentence construction as with the SVO, which is subject, verb, object. Likewise, you frame the sentence or construct the sentence, and you should avoid incorrect tenses with your paper. After that, inaccurate grammar, which is also one of the biggest reason to reject your paper, so that you should aware about the grammar. After that, spelling mistakes. So in overall paper, you should avoid spelling mistakes that available with your paper. After that, how do we present the sentences in journal? Already I told you the sentence construction. Here I have, how do I present the sentences? Yes, I can give you some examples that are write direct and short sentences. You won't utilize n number of words for framing the sentence. You should constrict the number of words with the sentence, so that you can write shortly with your think or your idea. After that, one idea or piece of information per sentence is sufficient, so that you won't supply n number of ideas with the same sentence. One sentence has one word or one idea. Likewise, you may frame the sentences. After that, avoid multiple statements in one sentence. They are confusing to the reader, so that you should avoid multiple statements with one sentence. So these are all the things we should consider before present the sentences in journal. First, you consider about tenses, grammar, mistakes. After that, you may go to the sentence formation. In that, write shortly one idea per sentence. Avoid multiple statements with one sentence. These are all the difficulties that are available to construct the sentence or construct the journals with your idea. After that, now you may get the ideas about what is journal, what to publish, how can I select the journals, and how do I evaluate the journal based on impact factor, SCI, or Scopus. Likewise, we can evaluate the journal. Based on that, I may choose one journal from the website. Now I started to write. In that, we should aware about the journal structure. So what all the contents are to be in every sections of journal structure. Let's see here. Every journal I can present with my journal, so that the every journal possesses with the title, abstract, keywords, introduction, methodology, results and discussion, conclusions, and finally references, which is the structure that is available with the journal publications. In introduction, you may incorporate literature review also, which is also possible with some journals, so that you won't give any separate topic for literature review. You can combine introduction and literature review with each other. From this, you can propose your problem and your solution methodology to your scientific society. First step is the title fixation. So how can I fix the title for my work? Yes, title is your first chance to make a good impression on reviewers and journal editors. So your title should be have the capability of creating the attractions to reviewer and editor and also your audience. So how can I present my topic? Yes, say what you have to say in the fewest possible words. You won't utilize as n number of words for creating or framing the title. After that, it follows the content that are available with your research work. So your title should always follows a short number of words, and it should always follows your contents that are available with your balance paper. So your title should be a unique and it should be a logical reason. What is logical reason? The ability of a candidate to understand and logically work through concepts and problems expressed in the paper. According to this slide presentation, you may understand that your journal titles with short attractive titles are better cited. So you should select or write your journal title with the short manner, and also it creates attractiveness, and lot of words should be cited with a lot of researchers, so that you can pick the words as like keywords from previous journals, and what all the cited journals that are available with their reference you may choose and select your title. After that, for example, I want to propose my title. Here you see my first step is experimental data collection. After that, measurement of surface roughness and thrust force. After that, fuzzy logic model for prediction. After that, statistical data through RSM methodology. Based on this methodology, I can frame the empirical model for surface roughness and thrust force. And then performance evaluation developed through fuzzy model and fuzzy RSM model with the graphical representation. Based on this work, I propose my result. For the reason, according to my work, I combine drilling operation, since thrust force and surface roughness with the fuzzy logic and response surface methodology. Based on that integrated method, I can get the output, so that I frame the title as like integration of fuzzy logic, with the response surface methodology for the outputs I consider in my work are thrust force and surface roughness modeling of drilling on titanium alloy. So here I represented my workpiece material also. So with my title, the theoretical methodology, after that what are all my outcomes from my research work, and what is the operation I considered, and which material I used to evaluate operation. Based on that I may frame the title. So my title follows the contents that are available with my research paper. Based on that content I may create the title. This title make attractions for reviewers and my audience. After that, next topic which is available with the journal structure is abstract. What is abstract? Abstract is the advertisement topic, which is advertisement paragraph for your research article. So every your junior researchers firstly read your abstract, so that abstract is your advertisement element. So it won't contain lot of words. The words you may utilize to write the abstract, the word enough words are 50 to 250. So it should contain only one paragraph. You represent your whole work with only one paragraph, which should contain 50 to 250 words. And also it should be accurate and specific. From this abstract you won't tell story. The abstract should possess accurately under specific matters that are involved with your research paper. After that, the clear abstract will strongly influence if your work is considered further. Based on your clear abstract only, further researchers or follow for their future work. So that these are all the 4 elements you should consider to write the journal abstract. After getting the information from how to write the abstract, what are the contents to be wrote in abstract? Let's see. Here the example abstract from my paper. The paper titled as the integration of fuzzy logic with the response surface methodology for thrust force and the surface roughness modeling of drilling on titanium alloy. How can I start to write the abstract? Yes, the first question, I have lot of question to write the abstract. In that I select the first question, what is the process used for research? So first 4 to 5 sentences I wrote like drilling operations, what are all the important parameter and I considered, and how this process has impact on the related industries. Likewise I may wrote with the question, what is the process used for research? After that you should aware about what are all the input parameters considered in the particular research work. According to my work, I considered the spindle speed and the feed rate, so that I presented the spindle speed and the feed rate in my abstract area. So you should write what are all the important input parameters and what is the impact of this parameter on the responses. Likewise you may write your abstract as the second category. What is third category? Yes, the third category is follows. What are all the experimental and theoretical investigation procedure followed? According to your work, you may utilize experimental work only, or otherwise you may utilize as the theoretical work only. But some researchers are utilizes experimental and theoretical work. So if you are considering experimental and theoretical investigation means you should deliver your experimental procedure or experimental steps and also your theoretical investigations on your work. After that, then what about fourth step I wrote? Yes, briefly propose about the levels of input parameter on responses. So we should aware about what are the levels we used to develop the experimental design. In that I can present. Then next question is give details about the levels of input parameters on responses. According to my given example, what are all the levels I followed for spindle speed, what are all the levels I utilized for feed rate. Likewise I can represent with my abstract. I may utilize as like low level of spindle speed, middle level of spindle speed, and high level of spindle speed. Likewise, I may represent theoretical manner also, or otherwise I may present with the lower spindle speed value, middle spindle speed value, and higher spindle speed numerical value. After that, what can I do after representing the levels of input parameter? Yes, enumerate about theoretical and experimental comparison on results. So here I can enumerate what are all the outcomes, outputs I arrived from the considered research work. Then I presented about my results with abstract. What is the next step? Yes, the final step of my abstract is explain about the outcome of research. In that area, outcome of research, I may presented response surface methodology and fuzzy logic method. In that, which method gives the best result? Likewise, I compare both the results. I can present with which method gives the best result. Likewise, I follow the 7 questions to frame the abstract. Yes, here you see abstract first introduction about the considered process and its application in the respective area like manufacturing, plant engineering, etc. And then name the input parameters and the responses and its importance in experimental investigation. After that, enumerate about experimental and theoretical investigations are carried out in present work. After that, different levels of input parameter and the responses to be mentioned in abstract. Then explain the methods of theoretical investigation is used in the research work. Then comparison method between theoretical investigation and experimental investigation I presented. After that, propose the best methodology. With the methodology is suitable for prediction. One is response surface methodology or fuzzy logic or combination of both the things. Likewise, I propose the best methodology and results found from the investigation. Likewise, you may write your abstract. From this, you may advertise your work to your juniors or researchers. And then after writing your abstract, in bottom of the abstract, you should write keywords. How to write keywords? The keywords are too general. According to my presented work, drilling operation is the general. So, too general word. After that, fuzzy logic is also one of the too general word. Response surface methodology is also too general word. And then I can present these things very too narrowly. So, you also present your keywords as like what are all the famous words or general words available with your abstract. From this, you may frame the keywords. After that, for framing the keywords, you may look at the keywords of other articles also, and you may select the relevant to your manuscript keywords or your relevant manuscript words. So, you may compare a number of journals. From that, you may pick your keywords. Not only with that level your keyword searching is stopped, but you verify your keywords with the internet. In that, you may collect the papers which is related to your work or not. Based on that, you may get the awareness of selecting the keyword. So verify these keywords with online and see whether they reoccurrence relevant papers, neither too numerous nor too rare. Too numerous means you may select that keyword for your paper, and too rare means that nobody is searching for your paper. Based on that, you select your keyword. After that, after completing abstract and keyword section, you may move to introduction section. Introduction section always presented how to place works outline and what is the importance of your work. Likewise, you presented with your paper. Yes, I can give you some questions for writing the introduction section. And in that, what is your problem? You give your problem statement at earliest as possible. After that, are there any existing solutions are available with the previous researchers? Yes, you may give the previous researchers related work in your introduction area. And then based on that previous researchers work, which one is best? what is the main limitations available with their work. Based on that their limitations, you may present your work. Yes, how do you hope to improve or contribute to this? Based on the identified limitation, you may get some hope with your work, so that you present that hope in your introduction section. After that, you may move to write about your methodology. In that, carefully write about three steps. The three steps are: the first step is involved with include all important details so that the reader can repeat the work. Those are: give manufacturer name of the equipment and manufacturer name of the measuring instruments. You can give with your paper. Based on that, the readers and editor have confidence with your work. And then you presented your workpiece or tool material, chemical compositions with your methodology. So from that, all chemicals must be identified. After that, do not use any proprietary. For example, if I utilize the nickel, means you want the N symbol, N element symbol for representing nickel, or Ni symbol for nickel. You directly wrote as like NiCkel, nickel. After that, and identifying compounds without description, you won't mention in your paper. And then step 3 follows: present proper control experiments. So you won't utilize a trial and error experimental procedure, and you won't conduct your experiment randomly. You won't utilize the word randomly I conduct the experiments as like this. You won't present, but you present proper control experiments. And then consider use of supplementary materials. For example, you may utilize some equipment, means you may have its own calibration certificate. You may provide that supplementary material for the presentation of methodology. After that, results, which is the important area. In lot of researchers started their work from results and discussion area. So that what is results? It will tell a story about clearly and easily to understand. Okay. Likewise, you present tell a clear and easy to understand story. For clear representation, what are all the steps I followed? Yes, the main findings associated with your work. That's not all findings. The important findings you may present with your work. And then what are all the findings? Yes, I can find the contents from experiments described in the method section. Only I can represent with the results section. After that, you may highlight findings that differ from findings in previous publications, so that you may find different results. Means in that area you may propose your result with the comparison tabular column also, which is also possible with the results area. And any unexpected findings also available, so that you can present that unexpected findings with your results area. Similarly, results of the statistical analysis. The statistical analysis according to this example work available, so that I can present the results of the statistical analysis with the graphical manner and the tabular column manner, and also I can give the mathematical expressions with the results area. After that, in results, how can I represent the figures and the tables? Yes, figures and the tables are the most efficient way to present results. Here you see the table 1, which represented for fuzzy expression. In that, I consider the input as a spindle speed, so that I can give as within the bracket as spindle speed. In that, I considered 3 levels, which are low, medium, high. I presented with that, and also output also 3 levels, so that low, medium, high. Likewise, I represented. From this, reviewer, editor, or your audience can easily understand the data that are available with your table. So you can represent your tables and the figures most efficient way to present your results. And then how can my figure represented, how its appearance should be? Yes, appearance of figures and the table should follow the points that are uncrowded plots. Every plot has 3 or 4 data sets. which is selected with suitable scales and which represented with appropriate axis label size and symbols represented with the figure which is clear and readable and data sets easily distinguishable. Likewise, you may present with your paper and you may present some text on photos also, which is also possible with English. After that, each photograph must have a scale marker of professional quality in a corner. When I utilize color, yes, use color only when necessary. You won't utilize color randomly. Where the color is necessary, you may utilize. So the color must be visible and distinguishable when printed in black and white also, which is also possible with your presentation of manuscript, figures and tables. What is the do not with the figures and tables? You do not include long boring tables. So your tables should be specific and unique. From this only the readers and your audience get information from your work. And then many journals, after results we can move to discussion area. In discussion area failure, many journals are rejected because of the weakest discussion. So that you should aware about how can I write the discussion also. Yes, factors to be considered for writing discussion. First, results communicate to the original question defined in the introduction section. So in introduction section, I may elaborate in number of questions. These are all the difficulties are available with the previous researchers. This methodology is failure, but your discussion section gives answer for those questions. After that, interpretation for each of your results should be presented. So every graphical representation, the graphical representations, interpretations are clearly explained in a discussion area. And also you may mention if any differences between previous researchers, you may present it with your paper and you may write why it happens. Likewise, you may write. And also any limitations available with your work, you may present it here. Okay, which will lead to your conclusion area. So these are all the factors you should consider before writing the discussion section in your research article. After that, don't do with the discussion. What are all the things you won't consider for writing the discussion? You should avoid new terms or new ideas in your discussion area. What you get from your experimental results, you only mention that results. You won't utilize any new terms or new ideas. And you make your own choices. What the results can support for your writing your own observations or your own results. So you won't consider the unsupported things with respect to your results. You won't write. Okay, so supported elements only you should write on your paper. After writing the conclusion, that your proper discussion, it leads to write the conclusion, so that we can move to conclusion area. The conclusion also has some descriptions or some categories. In that, your conclusion do not summarize the manuscript which possesses some results or the specific results or unique results what you get from your experimentation. You may propose that results or present the results only. Do not summarize the overall manuscript. After that, the conclusion part or section present what have you shown and what it means for your considered field. You present the same thing what you identified with your experimental setup, and from that experiment setup what you got, you may define that your field. Likewise, you may present with your conclusion. And also one of the important factor you should consider, that consideration is you should suggest future experiments and indicate whether they are underway. Likewise, you may present the thing with your conclusion also, which will help your follower or your junior scientist or researchers. After writing the conclusion section, we can move to references. What are all the journals which will help your work, so that you may give the gratitude to them with the reference area. The the different journal has a different format. According to the International Journal of Advanced Manufacturing Technology has its own reference format. First, I presented the author name. After that, I presented the author's initials. After that, the year of publication. After that, I present the title of the paper. Then the journal title. After that, volumes. Then I present the page numbers that are the journals having. Likewise, I may present at the reference. Okay. After writing the references, okay, now you complete your total research article. Now you check your article with the plagiarism software, Turnitin. Likewise, lot of plagiarism checker available. In that you may check plagiarism. In that you may reduce your similarity index less than 10% or less than 5%. So what are all the similarities available with the internet sources, publications and the student papers, it will suggest you, so that you should always reduce the similarity index less than 10%. Then only the editors attracts with your work. So you should maintain always less than 5% of similarity index of your work. Now you are aware about how do I write the research article, what are all the things I followed for writing the paper. Likewise, you may get the knowledge. If you are having any doubt to write the research article means, you may ask me through a comment box. Thank you all.